You can't believe everything you read online. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm talking about how some potential cameos have been teased for Stranger Things Season 5, but more importantly, how these are almost 100% fake news. Before we dive into this, though, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe and hit that notification bell to help reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. And if you guys want to watch Stranger Things as well as other movies and shows with me, you can do so on my Patreon. I have commentary tracks for tons of movies and shows, exclusive live Q&As, and lots more content planned this summer. Any support goes a long way over there, so consider becoming a Film Stock patron today. So over the last week, some big name celebrities have been reported to have cameos in the final season of Stranger Things. And you might be thinking, oh cool, more 80s icons, like Robert Englund, who plays Freddy Krueger, being in Season 4, or Carrie Elways, who played Mary Larry Klein, something like that? Nope. According to a Miley Cyrus fan account on Twitter, with zero credibility, mind you, they're claiming that Miley Cyrus will make an appearance in the final season of Stranger Things. That alone is pretty outlandish, but this is where things get even more ridiculous. The tweet claims Miley is very excited about her return to TV, and she's all set to play Vecna's love interest from the Upside Down world. That's straight up one of the most ridiculous things I've read in a long time. For starters, Miley Cyrus hasn't acted in years. She's focusing on her music career and just won a Grammy earlier this year. Obviously, she has a past with acting, but of all the projects she could come back to act in, why would she make her return in Stranger Things? Doesn't really seem like it would fit. But on top of that, why the hell would Vecna have a love interest? Especially in the final season of this show when there's only 8 episodes to wrap up this entire thing. There's no shot this happens. Like, you guys have to feel this too, right? It's absolutely ridiculous that I even had to read that tweet out loud and that major accounts on Twitter were reporting Miley Cyrus might show up in Stranger Things Season 5. There's no validity to it, no credibility. It's almost like someone got a bunch of celebrity names, tossed them in a hat, shook it up, and Miley Cyrus was the one they happened to pull out. And even if I were to take this seriously and potentially theorize on Miley Cyrus playing Vecna's love interest, they already went down that path from the first Shadow with Patty Newby seemingly being a love interest for Henry Creel in the 1950s. Miley Cyrus showing up, I can't even talk about it anymore. On to the next celebrity. Weird Al Yankovic posted a picture with a Gaten Matarazzo and Finn Wolfhard, aka Dustin and Mike, with the caption, "Yesterday was pretty bizarre, but stranger things are happening today." And not long after this photo was uploaded, some major news accounts said, Weird Al teasing a cameo in Stranger Things Season 5. Now, at first glance, it makes a lot more sense for Weird Al to show up in Stranger Things as opposed to someone like Miley Cyrus. Weird Al was making music in the 80s, and one of his songs was even featured in Stranger Things Season 3 when Joyce goes over to Mr. Clark's house and he's doing some work in the garage. The song My Baloney is playing, which is a parody of My Sharona. Plus, he gets a shout out in Season 4 when Eddie name drops him saying Dustin was wearing a Weird Al shirt.
You're wearing a Weird Al t-shirt, which I thought was brave.
And when it comes to Season 5, the WSQK radio station is going to be one of the new major locations, so it would make a lot more sense for Weird Al to have a cameo appearance in this final season. However, Weird Al, Gaten, and Finn were all at an event called Big Slick, and this is actually an event started by Rob Riggle, Paul Rudd, and Jason Sudeikis in the 2010s, where a bunch of celebrities gather to raise money for Children's Mercy. Their end goal is to eradicate pediatric cancer, so all the money raised goes to a great cause. But Weird Al likely just saw Gaten and Finn at this event and wanted to snap a picture with some of the Stranger Things kids, because Stranger Things rules, and Weird Al even has some music featured in Season 3, so it makes sense. So all it took was one quick Google search for me to discover that Weird Al was at Big Slick with Gaten and Finn, which in my mind pretty much disproves any of the cameo talk. Especially in the final season of Stranger Things, when they have much bigger fish to fry, it would feel out of place in a way. So yeah, if we're comparing Weird Al to Miley Cyrus, Weird Al definitely has the stronger chance of showing up in this final season, but regardless, we need to talk about the bigger picture here, and that is to be careful of fake news, fake headlines, fake tweets, all around social media. Some random Miley Cyrus fan account put out a tweet saying she's gonna show up as Vecna's love interest with no validity or credibility, and Weird Al was at an event with actors and snapped a selfie with them, but people ran wild. And this is nothing new when it comes to fandom culture. It's not just a Stranger Things problem. Look at the MCU, Star Wars, DC, any show or movie out there that has a fan base, has accounts on Twitter that will make up stories, fabrications, and put them out online just to stir up talks, garner clicks, and create create rumors. And sure enough, it works a lot of the times because it gets people talking, like I'm talking about this right now, but I'm well aware that it's absolute BS. Like every day there's a new tweet, breaking news on MCU Twitter talking about how Robert Downey Jr. is returning as Iron Man in Secret Wars, or Chris Evans is returning for multiple movies as Captain America. Pretty much any absurd theory you could think of for a celebrity playing any character or returning from their past role in playing a character in Secret Wars has been tweeted in the past 2 years, and people have taken that and run with it as truth. And if I'm being honest here, specifically on Twitter, a lot of these accounts aren't even fans of Marvel, aren't even fans of Stranger Things. They just use, say, Marvel, Star Wars, Stranger Things in this case to try and generate clicks. Like, it's beyond absurd to me that some random Miley Cyrus fan account put out a tweet saying, hey, Miley Cyrus is going to be in the final season as Vecna's love interest, and some accounts took that and ran with it as news. Like, I could go to Twitter right now and make up some complete lie saying, Robert Downey Jr. will star in the final season of Stranger Things. Trust me, I have a source. And more probably than not, someone out there would take that, run with it, and make some sort of news story about it. It's sad, but it's true, so be careful out there. Like, all in all, don't believe everything you read online. That applies to Stranger Things news. That also is just in general, outside of Marvel, Stranger Things, Star Wars. That applies to actual news headlines. A lot of times people will mislead you for clicks. The internet is a place filled with lies and misleading headlines. So if you ever feel uncertain about something, you're like, I got a feeling in my stomach that's probably not true, do your own research and fact check it. Like when it comes to Stranger Things Season 5, I would be absolutely shocked if Miley Cyrus or Weird Al showed up in the final season. I would be genuinely at a loss of words. All that to say, I'm beyond excited for Stranger Things Season 5, and I feel like this is only the beginning of potential cameos being teased, because the Miley Cyrus one got traction, Weird Al got traction. Who's next? Drop your predictions in the comments down below for what outlandish cameo will be teased on Twitter over the next month. But I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know not to believe everything you see from every account on Twitter or online saying, oh, this person's in this. That applies to Stranger Things and all fandoms. Just be cautious and do your own research. But that'll do it. Thank you guys as always for watching, and of course hit that like button, subscribe and hit that notification bell to help reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. It would mean a lot. And if you guys want to watch Stranger Things as well as other movies and shows with me, you can do so on my Patreon. My commentary tracks for all of Stranger Things are out right now, as well as other movies and shows, and I have some exclusive live streams as well. Really having a fun time over on Patreon, so consider joining. Your support means the world. But thank you guys as always for watching, and until next time, I'll see you on the other side of the Upside Down.